So hello, my name's Rob and this is Cattle Rabbit Scale Model Studios. Firstly, let me wish you all a very Merry Christmas and thanks for joining me on this Unboxing Day special. As you probably gathered from the title, JOYTOY, the lovely folks down at JOYTOY, have kindly sent me a massive box of Grey Knights goodies to kind of sink my teeth into and to show off to you guys. Or if you are interested in the products that I am showing today, I will leave the link because I'm actually a JOYTOY affiliate. So I'll leave the link in the description. So if you do want to go and check them out, check out these, purchase anything, it helps me out a little bit at no cost to you or anything like that. So I'll leave all the links in the description below. I always forget to say that, so I am going to do it now. But, you know, let's get started with these. There's a lot to talk about because these are really something. I've always been a big fan of action figures. As a boy growing up, it was always Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters. I had to have the action figures. As a teenager, things like the McFarlane movie Maniacs, I had to have them. You know, I loved good quality action figures, and these really do not disappoint. You can see here straight away the quality, the packaging is clean, it's nice. Something that I'm always a real big fan of when the first bite is with the eye. So when they come so nicely presented, I'm a massive fan of this. This is Terminator kdon, and I'm going to murder this last bit here. Vibova. He basically was a massive thunder hammer, and he's got those fantastic, you know, guns that just fire through sheer will of the owner, which is just the coolest thing. You know, I love the Grey Knights. I think they're such a unique faction, and I'm really glad that, you know, I've been, you know, lucky enough to kind of have a chance to show these off to you guys. They really are something. The detail is something you're going to hear me a lot gushing in this video, and also don't worry, I'm going to put up some big videos of the individual models later on, so do stick around to the end of the video. I know it's a long one, do bear with us. I'm incredibly excited about this one, and I do think that these just really deserve to be shown off. So that's how they come, and you can see straight away everything's packaged nicely, everything's really clear. You get a choice of hands. They all come with a choice of hands. Some come with a choice of heads, so you get a helmet option. But just look at the details here. I mean, that hammer's something else. You know, it's so crisp. Showing you on a video and actually seeing these in person is two very different things, I can tell you. These are a 1/18 scale collectible action figure, and you know what? You do, personally, as a bit of a, I'll say a toy aficionado, but someone that really likes a good kind of, I guess, represented piece of their favourite faction or character or, you know, movie hero, it doesn't matter. I do think that these are very much worth the money. As you can see here, all the little hands they come with, some are open, so you can get a variety of poses. It's all done in a very high-end kind of like PVC type of plastic, so there is a little bit of bend to it, so don't worry if you kind of have to force your weapons in and things like that. It all bends back and it all stays incredibly detailed. But as you can see here, you know, just looking at the paint finish, even down to the silver with that lovely iconic blue taint that it's got, you know, to the shoulder pads, to the you know, the heraldry, these are absolutely stunning. And I'm not even going to say the word miniatures because I don't want to do it. The other thing that I guess really drew me to JOYTOY as well is, like myself, I don't really play Warhammer that much. But people that are like me that maybe don't like painting, I mean, I love painting, but you know, let's say you're not a painter, how are you going to get your favourite character? And I think this is a great way of bringing another type of kind of demographic into the hobby and just, you know, getting them to super psyched about something. You know, who doesn't want their favorite Space Marine HQ or, you know, their favorite 40k model sitting on their desk, you know, for inspiration? Or like I said, even just maybe you don't play or you don't paint and lore's your thing and you just want your favorite character on your bookshelf. I think these are stunning, they really are. Next up, this is the Terminator Jarek full. His name is. He comes with this stuff. I loved it. I think it's so hard because you just want to like jumble up your words and just gush at how nice these are. But he comes with the Nemesis Force halberd, which, I mean, the purity seals on these things are, it's just stunning. I can't say enough good things about them, in honesty. And I think people know from past videos, if I don't like something, I'm never going to sugarcoat it. But I really do think that these are just absolutely stunning. Even like the previous guy with the Thunder Hammer and this guy, they come with, you know, they've got a bit of heraldry, they've got a weapon, and they come with a choice of hands. You'll see that the next models actually kind of up their game a little bit, and you get a little bit extra in them. But even these are just stunning, you know, in their simplicity. Which, you know, if Grey Knights is your thing and you're just, you know, my boyfriend's Titan, just having these on your desk, I think would just be a great little bit of inspiration. Most things, like you can see that I've got here in my hand, a little bit of heraldry, they all just pop on and off, so you can kind of move them about as you need to. Something I'm quite a big fan of. Once again, these are collector's items. I don't know how well you're going to be able to constantly move these around and, you know, get away with keep posing them on the daily, but I mean, I certainly got some decent poses out of them. Next up, once again, Terminator in Canis Nadan. Now you'll see here that this guy comes with a bit more bang for your buck. He's obviously got his Nemesis Force weapon. This guy comes with a sword. He also comes with a very, I guess, unfortunate demon's head, and you also get a cool little servo skull. Along with the heraldry, choice of hands. Something that I was really impressed with when I first opened up this box was he actually came with his Terminator helmet on. So in actual fact, you can have him with the helmet option or the helmetless option. But, you know, once again, everything's just packed so neatly. You get your choice of hands. The Force weapon itself is stunning. The heraldry, all the writing that you can see on those is actually kind of slightly engraved, so it's not just like it's printed on or anything like that. You know, the blade on the Force weapon is just stunning, and I think I'm definitely going to steal that for maybe the next model I paint. Go for a bit of a Nemesis weapon. The servo skull, once again, fantastic. You know, just all the little bits of detail that these guys come with. I'm so taken back by how nice they look. There's his helmetless head. And then we have our poor unfortunate bloodletter that's, I guess Grey Knights have done what Grey Knights do best here, and he's taken a little bit of a trophy. But as you can see, and this one is probably, I guess, I don't know what it is about this guy's heraldry and the way he's kind of got everything, the colours and all these little, probably one of my favourite ones, I'm not going to lie. I just think they're, you know, everything's just so well done. And once again, I'm just going to gush, just going to keep gushing over them about how nice they are. Just absolutely exceptional quality throughout all of them. Now we have the Terminator Retius Akintar. Now, when I saw this one with the banner, I was really, really keen to get my hands on this one and have a good look, because I was kind of like, nah, that's probably like an artist photo, you know, it can't be that good. And I was pleasantly disappointed to know that I was completely wrong. Probably one of my favourite ones that I was sent. I was absolutely gobsmacked opening this up at the quality of the banner itself. And, you know, I actually went back and looked at the Grey Knights Codex to check, and if you look at the banner, it's so accurate to the miniature. You know, there's so much love, attention, care and detail that's been put into these figures. Are just, you know, and it really shows in my eyes. It really does. It's absolutely stunning. It's just such a beautiful piece of, I guess, craftsmanship. It really is. I really can't fault that banner at all in the slightest. Do yourself a favour, if you want to test me on this, get your Grey Knights Codex up, go to the profiles of the soldiers, get the banner up and look, and you'll see it's absolutely identical. Same again, I love this guy. I think he's great look to him. They all come with the you know, the hand bolters, mind bullets. But once again, the heraldry is just spot on. I think these look just so good. So there we go. 4 Grey Knight Terminators miniatures. Absolutely just stunning. The unique heraldry of all of them. Well, you can probably tell from the video if you're still here to this point. I was so impressed with these. I really was. I can't say enough nice things about these figures. They are just so stunning. And if you are still here and you are interested in any of these miniatures, I say miniatures very loosely, I will leave a link in the description below, and you know, any details, any additional details, do check out the description below if you know. But I did get sent one more. I actually got sent 5, and this is one of the coolest figures I think I've ever laid eyes on in my life. It's got to be Lord Castellan Crowe. When I saw this box, I swear to God, a lone tear just rolled down my cheek. I was like, oh my God. You know, the Terminators are nice, but I think this guy is going to take pride of place on my painting desk from now on. He comes with a hell of a lot of stuff, a lot of options. He is incredibly posable. I really, you know, opened him up, and he's probably one that I've played around with a hell of a lot since I got these about a week ago, and I've been trying to kind of just spend a bit of time with them and put them about, and you know, really see, you know, the quality's worth it, and I got to tell you they are. We'll start with the cape. Once again, you don't have to have it on. These are all optional kind of extras and stuff like that, but pretty iconic in my eyes, along with his white helmet, but I'll get to that in a minute. As you can see, it's kind of like a bendy PVC. It bends back. It's got a lovely paint job on it. You know, the detail's so sharp. I wish I could paint capes like that, but hey ho, here we are. And then obviously the meat to the absolute potatoes. This is me just being incredibly careful not to open the package and pull it apart and everything pings out. But this guy is just something else, you know. Champion of the Order of Purifiers. You can tell by the backpack and the heraldry. Once again, heraldry is spot on to the miniature version. Once again, the details it's just stunning. It just really is. The amount of love and attention that must go into these is something that just has really kind of, it's taken my breath away a little bit. I'm just so impressed. As good as he is, the Black Blade Antwer, just once again, you have the option to kind of place it in the demonic smoke trail, just like the miniature. However, it does still only do -3 AP, flat 2 damage. That will never change, sorry. I don't make the rules, hey. But once again, you can see it's just so stunning, you know. And it's also worth noting that you can actually place it both ways. So you can kind of pose him how you want. This guy's got a lot of options. He actually comes with an extra hand, his helmeted version, his helmetless version. It just, wow, the amount of detail is just, it's unfair, really. But here he is. Obviously he's a little bit bunched up here. Don't worry, you're going to see him a little bit, looking a bit cooler later on in the video. But as you can see, he's got all of his psychic mind bullets at the ready, his storm bolter, and Same again. I just think what an absolute stunning model. I was tempted to kind of take the head off and go for the helmetless option to show you guys, but I thought the white helmet is quite iconic. At least I think it is. Maybe I'm just bad at faces, who knows. But there he is, Castellan Crowe in all his glory. There's his head. Once again, detail on these faces, it's stunning. I can tell you, and this is a little test I always do, if your phone will recognise a face that you've painted, you've done a fantastic job. If Snapchat recognises the face, you've done an exceptional job. But there we have it. That's for the unboxing side of this video. Do stick around now. I'm going to stop talking because, quite frankly, God, it's awful. I love these things. I can't thank JOYTOY enough for sending them to me. Any questions, let me know below, and I'll see you all next time. God bless, take care, and have a fantastic Christmas.